All right, we're here with Silos.
Okay.
Silos.
What do we watch?
And Kyle sneaking in. That's a J. That's a J. You got it right this time.
Kyle's first review.
It's his first review, and I'm surprised he did.
His first endeavor.
He did well. He did well. You know, he said what he could. He said what he felt. He spoke from the heart. It hits home.
From my heart.
It hits home.
We couldn't have Rob here today because he's
Vegas.
in Las Vegas.
Vegas.
But here's to Rob. You missed a pretty good time, even though he
doesn't really like Kamen Rider.
He would have liked.
He would have liked.
Yeah.
He would have liked. Yeah.
We miss you, homie. Don't be scared of Vegas.
Don't be scared of Vegas, homie.
Okay. All right, Carlos.
So
let's ask you about Kamen Rider Shin.
And
we started off with what is. I'd say we started off with the worst movie.
Off pretty bad this time.
Yeah.
You know, I know that the whole point of Tasty Time is to watch bad movies that have some charm, I guess, to them. Shin doesn't have any of that. There's nothing in there. There's no charm at the end of it. There's nothing. There's nothing to
You didn't find the baby charming?
I guess the only thing I was engaged in was the baby. It reminded me of Metroid, another quality AAA hit from Nintendo.
Oh,
I'm giving you thumbs down, but I actually respect you.
It had one moral to the story. Don't fuck grasshoppers. That was the moral shit.
But how did she know he was a grasshopper? Oh wait, she works for the organization.
She worked for the She knew.
Let's explain. Okay, the story of Shin is about the organization.
The organization.
That's it. It's just the organization.
I'm gonna have to elaborate when you give me my review.
It is the organization.
Double quotes.
Double quotes. And I don't know. They do stuff. There's some guy named Mazuka. There's
they got Jill arrested.
It's Resident Evil meets
no
Kamen
eyebrows.
Rider.
No eyebrows.
And then you got this guy with no eyebrows, looking Boy George.
He's an angry hipster. You really want to hurt me?
You know? Look at this guy.
This guy's having convulsions on the floor.
Okay. For real. So this guy does Wesker stuff, kills people, turns into a robot. I don't know. And you know, I don't know. There's nothing. You see, that's not even the plot of the movie. And I can't remember.
He had a reason though, at least. Okay, there was a reason though. He didn't have eyebrows. If he didn't have eyebrows, no one can have eyebrows. That's
actually no. I think I mentioned the plot before. They were the guy with the cigar, whoever he was.
he was basically he was an asshole. Am I wrong?
He was.
That's the plot. He's a jerk.
And he said, they asked him, "What are you gonna do with Shin?" And he said, "I'm gonna cut off his eyebrows." That's it.
That's the movie.
If you define me,
all right, I think
you can kiss these babies goodbye.
I think we're covering.
Right here. And 1, 2, eyebrows.
1, 2, combo.
1, 2.
Back in the days, you know, Super Street Fighter.
Let's move on. To close it off,
let's move on.
It sucked. Now we had what? Zio.
Zio came next,
and that's basically, to put it in a nutshell, Shenmue 3, essentially.
Except it came out before. Which makes it even by
better.
Like 4 years.
Yeah.
4 or 5 years.
Isn't that crazy?
It's crazy. Nuts. It's shenanigans.
It's crazy. No, but the main character in Zio was... I think it's because the main character had gloves. And the gloves alone just made him... I don't know.
Made him awesome.
It made him...
Wait, Jay's main character had gloves.
Yeah,
so did he.
But you notice that in Shin, he had no gloves, and it sucked.
True.
Zio had gloves.
The gloves made the difference, I'd say.
The gloves made the difference.
You also had Peter Pan boots.
Huh?
You had the Peter Pan
But Peter Pan boots are fly as fuck. That's one thing Jay didn't have.
Yeah, that's true.
That's what Nike should do, man. The next line of kicks.
Peter Pan rider kicks.
Hells yeah.
Peter Pan rider kicks. He had a
jump like a rider.
The thing with Zio was a Kamen Rider movie. Like, I could tell. You could tell. The thing with Shin is that if it didn't say the words Kamen Rider or Mass Rider or whatever it said, I wouldn't know. You wouldn't know.
It said Masked Rider though. It didn't say Kamen Rider. It said Masked
But I
Rider.
can get the connection in a way. I can get the connection in a way, but it's almost like I feel like it wasn't supposed to be Kamen Rider, but it was. Even though
it was like The Fly.
Even though it was made by the guy who made Kamen Rider.
Yeah.
Which makes no sense, because you would expect some quality. But,
it's like Japanese B-movie Fly.
But whatever. The second one was good. Great main character, fights are compared to Jay, the fights are whatever.
You mean Shin?
No, I'm talking about Zio. I'm talking about Zio right now.
Compared to Jay?
Compared to Jay.
Alright.
Or like whatever. The main character was great though.
So what about Jay?
Jay had, I think, a weaker main character. Still not as bad as Shin, obviously.
He was a cool guy.
He was cool.
He cared about the environment.
He was cool.
Pretty much Jay falls off of stuff a lot.
It's basically the guy just falls off cliffs all the time. He gets no respect.
That's how he becomes a writer.
That's how he becomes the writer. But
And he still didn't get no respect.
he still get no respect. But he had the cool.
Then
Jay
he got
thing.
big time.
He
All the other writers are
He
small
was prime
time.
time. He was prime time. He grew, giant.
Immense
Kicks
proportions.
from the heavens.
Immense
The heavens
proportions.
opened up and just,
Rivers.
It
He was Rivers' writer.
just
He killed his
Jeff
friend.
Magnum,
His friend was an
Jeff
insect.
Mangum.
Magnum.
God damn you, half Japanese girls.
And
Do it to me
was
every
good.
time.
Jay was really good. It was solid.
I have to get that.
And Zio was solid too. But Shin,
Alright, so, alright, you good? You good?
I think that's it. I think I'm good. I think I'm golden.
Let's cover.
Let's finish up.
Right. You gonna leave me in?
No, you just go. Just
Alright.
Don't pull any punches, Doug.
Kamen Rider Shin. It's ass. It's ass. I have a very hard time not liking things.
You have a
I usually
tolerance for bad movies.
No, but I like to find merit in something. That being said, there were significant moments in Shin that kind of made up for it. That were just derpy as fuck. This guy said it was derpily handled. There's no better way I can describe it as derpily handled. Now look, one thing that particularly got to me. Conspiracy writer. The government and the police and the army are all against
it could have worked if they just did it well. It was
It was what X-Files writer or some shit.
It wasn't even X-Files writer. X-Files is better written.
It was
That's
just
true.
the government organization trying to make mutants to go fight for stuff, and they even mentioned it was profitable to do
I have
stuff
to
like
point
that.
this out.
That's a good
Basically,
point.
I have to point this out. Their genius idea to create super soldiers is to combine humans with grasshoppers. All right, not sharks, not eagles, not freaking
Bears.
giant squids.
Well, squids are kind of
Squids, they're tough, dude.
they're kind of useless too.
Not like Velociraptor DNA that they could find somewhere. I've seen movies with better,
Like
like,
a tiger.
even sheep, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Tigers, turn them into tigers, man. I mean, it'd be a little
Street
furry,
sharks,
but
bro.
street sharks. See, that's what I think. First thought in my head, street sharks is smarter than
Jawsome.
shit. Street sharks is at least jawsome. It's really bad, though. I'm not recommending. I'm not recommending street sharks. Okay, but look, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Turtles, there you go.
There you go. But look,
Turtles in a half shell. Turtles in a half shell.
Heroes in a half shell. As they say, as monkey business.
Monkey business.
Monkey
This is,
business. But anyhow, look, Shin had a lot of it was staring, and the soundtrack was like all over the place, and it wasn't bad tunes. It was just like
actually none of them had bad music.
No, none of them had bad music. But the thing about the soundtrack in Shin is that it didn't fit with the scenes.
Like the score was just out of order.
The score, yeah,
Like someone dropped the music
for the battle.
No, like
And
if
let's put the suspense scene for when he's running away
it's like
from someone.
as if someone had the music, they were gonna hand it in, but they dropped it and they picked it up and they put it out of
in the wrong
order.
order.
And then that's what we got,
That's what we got, that's how it turns out.
And that's
I don't think Shin was the worst thing I've ever seen. That honor still belongs to Elfin Lied.
That's harsh.
It's ass. No. Shin is ass. Elfin Lied is eighth level of hell.
It's the shit that comes out of the ass.
Yeah.
It's horrible, Kyle.
Damn.
No.
It's pretty
it makes
bad.
The shit that comes out of Shin's ass look good, but I'm digressing. All right, I'm digressing. It makes the room look like Citizen Kane. Anyhow, look, Shin. I don't think Shin was the worst thing I've ever seen. It's really bad. There's no doubt about that.
I've never seen Elfin Lied, so.
I thought it was I didn't see it, but
It's not. Yeah, like I said, it's not quite the worst thing I've ever seen, but there's plenty of things they could have done to make it better. I'm shocked that Shotaro Ishinomori actually worked on it because it's garbage. No reason anyone should watch Shin. I know, Red. I know you're gonna hate me for this, but you're derping on me.
How could you
recommend this to me? You told me the baby. You were right about the baby, but I thought you told me he was gonna get ripped out of a womb or some shit, snapping necks. I mean, I thought that was gonna be cool. I was kind of bored because fatality. Half the fun was from us talking shit about the movie. That was it. The whole movie in general was awful.
it had a good. It was going somewhere good. The setting was good. It's just they didn't do it right.
It was basically.
The setting was good. The execution was.
Execution was
like the show Code Lyoko.
Yeah.
Execution.
Code Lyoko, the French show that was on.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
It was a show that was on like Magoozy or something like that on Cartoon Network. It was a good idea, horribly executed.
Which one?
Giant heads, right?
Oh, that.
Yeah, the giant foreheads. The giant
That was
foreheads.
awful.
That
Giant
was
foreheads.
awful.
But the premise, you can't say that was bad.
Same problem as Code Geass.
I would have
Exactly.
liked that premise too,
Alright,
but
I'll
they didn't do it right.
Yeah.
I don't recommend Shin to anyone. If you want to watch
Besides the
it,
main characters are
if
all
you want to watch it for yourself,
I'd probably
for
say
it.
watch it with some friends.
watch it with some friends for comedy. Because watching it by yourself is probably like the stupidest thing you
It's
could
like
do.
watching The Room by
That was-
yourself.
You can watch Zio or Jay by yourself.
That'd be fun.
It was good.
But watching it with people is
I
fun,
watched
too.
Zio by myself. I liked it. It was good. Okay.
Then you watched it with friends and you loved it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright, now look, let me talk about Zio.
For your
Yeah,
help.
get to Zio.
Talk about Zio.
For hell.
Fuck, that's a cool writer. You know? Fuck, that's a cool guy. He has the jacket. He's Ryo Hazuki. I don't know my name.
Yeah.
It's not where's my father.
Someone killed my
He was-
father.
No. Look, he went to play a game of Lucky Hit. All of a sudden, you know, this fucking crazy bio creepy thing bonks him on the head. He forgets his memory. He's like, who am I now? It's Jackie Chan's Who Am I with a Kamen Rider and Doc Brown and Doc Brown's grandkid. Doc Brown grandkid. That kid's a derp, but I love him. I love him because if it weren't for him, we wouldn't have had the tasty times. You know, and it's true. Zio's a cool guy, man, and you know, at the end of the movie, he gives his little bro fist. Fucking the monsters, I actually liked how they looked creepy. They weren't like
You had Pan's Labyrinth going on.
That was ahead of its time.
They really should have kept it that way, but whatever.
They did it like once. I was like, ugh, you know. But I like the monsters. I like the spider monster. It was creepy as fuck.
Animation.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
cool.
that was cool.
I missed that stuff. They used
That reminds me of the
CGI
old Clash of the Titans.
Yeah.
Awesome.
You know, I did like the monsters. I love the suit design. I love the bike.
The boots.
The boots.
Boots.
These boots were made for walking.
They're made for kicking,
They're
bro.
made for
riding
kicking.
and kicking, man.
Made for riding and kicking and all that jazz. Alright, anyhow, I did like, I agree with Roy that the main villain, or at least not the main villain, but the main villain's like battle suit, I guess.
Yeah.
It looked a lot like Shin. And
Better.
yeah, it looked like a cool, it reminded me of another Agito from Agito, if you ever seen that one.
Yeah, it did.
It's supposed to look like a locust. And it even had its own little belt thing, if you noticed.
I thought lasers on its shoulders like Predator.
Yeah.
That was cool.
The last villain was creepy as hell. I actually, I gotta say this about Zio. I liked it as much as I liked some Heisei series as a whole. It was a really fun movie. Like, as a whole, I really liked it. I can't help but feel if it would have been any good as an actual series, but it was a lot of fun. That's all I gotta say on Zio. Let me talk about Jay.
Don't say what you're gonna say. You gotta leave. You gotta close with that.
I'm gonna close with it. But I'm just saying, this letter of the day. Sesame Street has letters of the day. Why can't Movie Time and Tasty Town?
We do.
It's Jay.
And it's Jay.
Tonight is
Hold
Jay.
it. Hold it there. Just put it up again.
Want me to say it now?
No, not yet. We're gonna close with that. We're good. I think we have enough Jay for now.
Alright, well look. Kamen Rider J. The main character wasn't quite as cool as the one in Zio, but he's a cool guy in his own right. He's an environmentalist, cares about the world. He's taking care of his little sister. You know, they're worried about pollution and shit. I think it's his little sister or something.
Yeah, little sister, Captain Planet.
It's Captain Planet, right? It's Green Rider.
Yeah.
He's green.
But I like how it was post-apocalyptic. Everything was already dying and dead.
Well, no, it wasn't necessarily post-apocalyptic. It was just the environment. It was
No, it kind of.
tackling
It was the
environmental
environmental
problems.
Yeah, but they start off the
That
whole movie
happens.
with. They had started out the whole movie where everything was just dead.
For all we-
Yeah, they said in the
You
beginning.
mentioned apocalypse.
We don't even know if they're in Japan. For all we know, they're in like, because they never go to a city. For all we know, they're in like Alaska after the fucking
That's
Exxon oil spill. You know.
Yeah,
Actually, I thought about
he was mentioning. You did mention he went to some mountains to go look for.
to go look at pollution.
You went to go look at a lake that was polluted and everything was dying in the lake.
Exactly. They
Because
never
the Earth
specify
is
what
crying.
lake it is.
The Earth is
All we know
crying.
is he's an environmentalist. The Earth is crying. Look, let me tell you something. Falling down cliffs is the best thing that could happen to you.
You'll turn into a writer.
Turn into a rider.
You got an
Revelations.
You got an awesome little grasshopper pet or sidekick.
Barry.
Barry.
Barry's cool.
Barry
is awesome. She's
Barry
awesome.
is very cool.
Never forget.
I
Oh, wait, what? You might have to say that
Why
again.
you this fun?
Say that again.
Barry is very cute.
Very cute.
Very cute. Very cute. I love her.
Gotta give it up for
Barry,
Barry.
Barry, exercise. Excited.